Did you get to choose which university you wanted in Ukraine, or is it a bit like a straightforward path for it? Like, if you want to go to Ukraine,
No,
then it's Ivano-Frankivsk University,
no,
National Medical University.
yeah, I researched a bit about all the universities in Ukraine, and like somewhat my brother was saying, in each part of the Ukraine, like Kharkiv, I knew like war was going on, but not in a large scale. Like every country has war in their borders, so I thought like so I should avoid border universities like Kharkiv, Poltava, Sumy. These are the border states, so I thought to avoid them. Next, I in the west part, like Lviv University, there were like Vinnytsia, Ivano-Frankivsk, and Chernovitzy. Among these, Lviv and Vinnytsia are much more expensive. Around they are 5,000 or $5,500 per year, and Ivano-Frankivsk were $4,000 per year, and the FMG MCI passing rate was much better in Ivano-Frankivsk compared to last 5 years. FMG is the exam which is given by Indians after coming to India. So from our university, the result was much more better. So I
Okay,
thought to choose. Yeah, you can.
so about the FMGE, I think, for medical graduate exam, for a medical graduate exam.
Examination. Yeah, you're
So
absolutely right.
what's the relation between each and the university? I think I missed that part.
Okay, compared to other university, IFNMU, Ivano-Frankivsk National Medical University has had better passing percentage. Like
Okay.
27 to 30% of the people who graduated from Ivano-Frankivsk University qualified the FMG exam. So it's like kind of good results compared to other university. Why did I choose Ivano? And
Ultimately.
other reason why Ivano is like it's not a tourist place. Lviv is like a tourist place. You may be like feel like roaming around. If it's a tourist place, you can't focus on studies. So if in Ivano there is nothing much touristic to go roam around or see, it's like a just simple everywhere you can see just buildings. It's like apartments, much commercial area, not a tourist place, but yet it's beautiful in winters.
That's like the most original reason I've ever heard for choosing a place to study. Of course, not the only reason, but personally, I went exactly in the opposite way because when I needed to choose my medical university, here in Brazil, we take a single test. I believe it must be somewhat similar to India. We take a single national test, and then based on our results on the test, we apply to different universities. I could apply to many different universities, and I decided to try a big, preferably interesting city. So I ended up going to Rio de Janeiro. So it was pretty much the opposite logic.
You went for most popular city.
Yes, I managed to find one of the most touristic and expensive places. And
Yeah,
so when
if
you
it's touristic, it would be expensive. That's why Lviv and other places are expensive. As Lviv, Kiev.
went to Ivano-Frankivsk University, did you have to take a test or was it an interview? What was the selection process like? How was your
Yeah.
admission process?
After reaching Ukraine, we went into the university and we had an entrance examination for the first day. After the results, they will select the students and get admitted into the university.
So you
We had
could
an entrance examination. Yeah.
so you could hypothetically go all the way to Ukraine and then not get admitted. It is possible.
But most of the students will get it's like a basic science questions.
Okay.
So anyone who is a medical student, they were able to answer if they are like have some knowledge about science. It's like basic anatomy, physiology questions. So if they are so dumb, they may fail.
Okay. Makes sense. There's a lot of logic to it. Okay, so let's get to the elephant in the room, the big elephant in the room, of course, which is the fact that I would probably have